Alright guys, good morning. Alright, so this will be like day 12, I believe. Or maybe 13. Let me look on my phone real quick. Yeah, it'll be day 12, Operation Make Mama Happy. I know it's been a little while since I put out a video, but I hadn't been working at home. I've been working I got two daughters that have houses that they need some work on. I've been doing some work there. So today I took a break. I'm gonna be back tomorrow over there. Got my oldest daughter's putting in the cabinets in the kitchen and trimming it out and stuff. But so what I'm gonna do today while I'm home, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my table saw and start ripping my rails and my stiles for my drawer fronts and the doors for the sink. I'm gonna make a shaker style door, and I'm gonna use. I just got back from Home Depot, and I'm gonna use beaded board on it. That's gonna be in the inside. So I'm gonna have a rail square, and this will be in the inside where it would normally be flat. It's gonna have that in it. Matter of fact, I could show you a door because I have some doors that I had made for my bathroom a while back, and I still never installed them. But they're for a linen closet, and I painted them black. But that's them there, and they're kind of dusty and dirty. But see how it's flat here? Well, that's where the beater board's going to be for the kitchen. Okay, so I make the rail just like that, a rail around it, and put that in the inside. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you today how I'm gonna make it. There's a couple of ways to do it. Because I'm painting them, I'm gonna do it a little bit easier and not what a cabinet shop would do, because I'm not gonna set up my router, and I'm not gonna. There's a router bit that you can use that you run your boards through, and it puts an edge on it, and it also routers out like I forgot what kind of joint they call it, but where you can slide all your corners together, and it holds it together, and you glue it. And all you got to do is shoot a little brad nail in it. Well, I'm not going to do it that way because I just don't want to set up all the equipment to do it. I just have this one day, and if I even get as far as making a door, that'll be good. But if I don't, I'm gonna definitely get all my wood cut is what I want to do. Also, let me show you something else we decided we're going to do in here now. Excuse the mess because we still got stuff on the counters. Let me show you this. What we decided we want to do here. Now, on side of this right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'll only come out 18 inches, and I'm going to make another little desk area that's going to be as high as the table here, 30 inches instead of 34 like that. And I'm going to come I'm not sure, maybe 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet, where I can at least fit 2 people. And make a little station here for our computer and all, but it'll also act as a little place to eat when we have holidays and we have a lot of the grandkids over. At least 2 of them can sit here at that little area to eat. Okay, so I'm going to be working on that too, and so I'm gonna get started on all this. I don't know what I'm gonna get completed. That would be something pretty easy to complete. I'm going to kind of make it to match the kitchen table I made. So I'm going to put one leg on it, and matter of fact, there's the 4x4 I'm going to use right here. I'm going to cut it and cut it down like I did the other ones, and I'm going to put one leg on it, and then the other ones are just attached to the back wall and to the side of the cabinet. And I have an old piece of wood under here, in here, that matches the wood that's on the row of cabinets I made. So it'll have the same type of countertop, let's say. Okay, so and then I'm gonna make a bench, just like I'm making one for my table. Now I have all my bench material out here, and oh, here's that piece of wood that I told you somebody had for me. It's a 4x8, untreated. It's got nails in it. I'm gonna pull it out. It's got this pipe in it. I'm gonna pull all that out. I'm gonna get it all cleaned up, and I'm gonna probably rip this sucker right down the center and get me 2 8-inch pieces, and I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use them for shelving, and it might be enough, and if not, it's fine, because my middle section can look different, because where I'm gonna put my coffee station, I got some pallets here, and I might have to go pick up some more. I don't know. I'm gonna see. These are this one was sitting in the yard, so it's a little rotted at the bottom, but I might be able to get enough material out of it. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna make a coffee station, and I'm gonna make it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. This is all design build project, you guys. I'm figuring it out as I go. I kind of got some ideas what I want to do, and so anyway, so let me get set up, and then we'll cut a bunch of rails, and maybe I'll make a door, make one of the drawer fronts for you, so you can you see how I'm going to do it, because it's be something easy you could do. Even if you don't have a table saw, you can always set up some kind of rail system and run a saw along it to make it straight. But if you got a table saw and you don't have pocket screw set, you can maybe you might want to invest in one of those, because they come in handy on the homestead for making all kind of things. So you can buy longer screws for using 2x material. And I mean, when I made the top for my table, you know, in the past, when I made tabletops, many tabletops, but we would just glue them. We'd put the biscuits in there, and glue it and clamp it, and you can't touch it. You got to let it sit overnight. Well, with the pocket hole and getting the longer screws, and I don't know if they always had the longer screws or not. It seems like I don't remember that in the past. I just remember the 1.25 inch for doing cabinet work, but now they got 2.5 inch screws, and you can screw 2x4s together. Well, that's what I did with my tabletop. So I glued it, I glued it, clamped it, and screwed in the pocket screws, and I was able, when I was finished putting in the pocket screws, I was able to work on it and begin to sand it and and you saw it on the video. So I was able to work on it the same day. I didn't have to clamp it up, leave a bunch of clamps on it, and I didn't have to do that. So investing in a pocket screw set is I think it's worth the investment. Now, when I bought mine years ago. I bought it from a cabinet supply place. Now, and Home Depot never even back then never carried even the screws for it, you know. And I used to have to go to a certain place to get the screws. But this is my little kit right here. Now, they don't sell this like this at Home Depot. They sell the individual things at Home Depot, but here's the whole little kit that gives you everything in it. And yeah, I don't remember. I have no idea. What I paid for this. I really don't. So and I don't even know what they cost at Home Depot, because I don't really pay attention, because I have one, so I don't pay attention to the cost of that. But I'm gonna tell you, this thing is really worth having. Now I'm gonna pocket screw my doors together, my drawer fronts, my doors, all that. I'm gonna pocket screw them together, and because I'm painting everything, I'm fine with doing that. Now, if I wasn't painting it, I would do something different, okay? Because in the past, I've made cabinets that we stained, and there's no way you could do this and just fill it in, because matching, trying to make your filler match the stain, that's very hard to do, okay? Very, very, very hard. And usually it's still noticeable. That's why you would only at the least do little brad nails and get a little bitty hole that you got to fill in, because those will be harder to see. But to do the size of a pocket screw hole, that's major. But I'm going to fill all that in with a wood fill and sand all that down, because it's all going to be painted. So I'm not worried about that at all. So that's what that's how I'm gonna put them together. Again, when you make doors without doing pocket screws, you glue them, you clamp them, and they need to sit overnight, because when that glue dries, it bonds that wood together, and it's like a solid piece of wood. It's not like it's going to come apart. That wood is made of the same substance as wood, if you know that or not. And so it makes it almost like a solid piece. So like you could take several pieces of wood and glue them together and clamp it, and when it dries all the way, it's like one solid piece of wood. And that's what people do when you're making doors, and you have like a raised panel in your door. If you look at it real close, you'll see lines in it, because it's several pieces of wood that's been glued together, and it's just glued together, you guys. It's not pocket screwed together; it's glued together. But the pocket screws is pretty good, because it will definitely save time, where you don't and save on buying a bunch of clamps, because if you're doing a big job, you really want a bunch of clamps. Because see, if I'm doing this job, if I only had a couple of clamps, I'm only going to be able to do a couple of doors every day. And you really, on a job, if you're doing a job, you want to clamp all that, do it all in one day. But so anyway, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to build these doors. It's going to be pretty simple, basic. Anybody be able to do it once you see what I'm going to do. And let me get going. Let me get everything set up here, and let me get everything set up, the saw set up, and I'll meet you back here by the table saw. Okay? All right. See you at the table saw. All right. I'm still setting up, but because I had to move some trees and stuff out the way. But when I'm moving them, let me just go through real quick and show you what I have here. Anyway, these are the Ice Kiwi vines, mulberries. As you can see, there's mulberries coming out already. This is a Lisbon lemon. I only have one left. I'm going to be picking some up this week, but that's like the store-bought lemons. This is the Meyer lemons, which is like a cross between an orange and a lemon. It's a bigger lemons, kind of got a mixture of the sweetness and the tartness. This is a pink lemon. That's my elderberries. I only got 3 of those left. This is the calamundins, which is like a sour kumquat. See right there? Yeah. This is the sweet kumquat. There's some back here, so yeah. Right there. Right there. Okay, over here I have oranges. That's a navel orange. Another navel orange. This is a lime. And a lime. And they're putting flowers out. Look. They're starting to put out flowers right now. And this one's a red navel, full of little buds. So that's everything I got around. I have an orange tree back there, a navel orange, that's in that pot, and I got those around that. Now, on this side over here, I got cherries, which I'm only down to 2, so I need to get some more cherry trees. But these are a summer cherry, they grow in the summer. And then I have my peach trees, which they putting out little blossoms already, starting to put out some green. That's all my little peach trees. And there's my peach tree, and it's putting out blossoms, and it's getting ready for the spring. Pomegranate. And there's pomegranates right there. This one here is nice size. red grapefruit. And I got me one planted right here. And that thing is in a pot, and this one's lower, and it's bigger than mine. Okay, I have some mandarins here. This is a loquat, which I have a big tree in my front front food forest, front yard food forest. I have one. I got one persimmon left. That's my calamundan right there. See all the little fruit on it? Yeah. This is tangerines. I got olive trees here. Got fig trees. Blueberries. I have apple trees. And the two in the pot, that's 2 apple trees. Blood oranges right here. Regular Louisiana sweet oranges. Satsumas. Guava. Avocados. And this is plum trees, self-fertile plum tree. So that's what I got going on back here. Oh, here's my little pink lemon in a pot, and I got stuff coming out on it. I got little things all in here. It's all happening. Pretty cool. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a show on that. I got my blueberries here starting to come out with some little new growth and little blossoms and buds. So okay, so this is my little place where I work. I had to move some trees. I had trees here. I had to move them. And all right, so I'm gonna get started on cutting. First of all, I'm gonna cut. I got a piece of maple, but I had called it white oak before because I thought that's what it was, and the more I was working with it, I saw it's really maple. But I got a piece of that left. I'm gonna go ahead and rip that down, and that's gonna be for my for that little desk area. So I'm gonna get that cut up first, and then we'll start cutting the rails and the stiles for the drawer fronts. Okay. All right guys. Okay, so on my table, the apron, which is that piece right here. Okay, we can call that an apron. Okay, so on my table, the apron's 3 inches. Okay, now on that other little table I'm going to make it 4 3/4 because I want to put a little small drawer in it. It's going to be real small and skinny, but I want one where we can take the laptop and put it in the drawer when we have the kids over to eat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to cut right now my pieces for that. Now, I just went and measured it. I can't put 4 feet. It's going to be 3 feet. Okay, so the top's going to be 3 feet. So that means I'm going to have an overhang of 1.5 inches. And so that, well, I gotta get me a lathe cut and get my measurement on that. So, but anyway, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and rip these pieces. I can rip them. I just can't cut them the size yet. And I'm gonna take that piece of 4x4 I showed you earlier, and I'm gonna clean that up, and I'm gonna rip that down and clean it up. So let me get the saw set, and we'll get the cutting here. And matter of fact, I can probably set this up right around here. And you can kind of see. So that prettied up that, right? Yeah, ain't that nice? I got this little line right here. Let me see, maybe run it through. Might get it out, let's see. If not, you know, sand it. Alright, so that's my leg. Alright guys, this is what I got so far. See, I got the one leg, I got the front, and this side here. Let's see, let me loosen up the camera. Here we go. Alright, so I'm fixing to just put the back and the side on, and we'll go put it in and anchor it, and then I can work from in there. It's getting ready to rain on me, you guys. I'm trying to hurry here because of that. Like that there, see? And I'll make a little bench to go in there. So I just gotta square it up, straighten it up, and screw it into the wall. And then I'm gonna work on putting the drawer slides in, and I probably might even I might work on the drawer. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, that's gonna be it there. And I'm going to match the top like that because I have another piece of wood like that I can use, and I'll put a top on it there. Now that globe's going to have to move because I need room for the chair to be able to go back, so we'll find another place for the globe. But that's it there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the drawer, I believe, getting the drawer glides in. I might not work on the actual drawer, but let me get the glides in and get all that done. It's getting late on me. It's 3 o'clock, and I've been watching the weather because it's been looking like it's going to rain on me. But anyway, see, that's nice. That's going to add a little. That's going to put our computer there. There's a plug right over there, right there, that we can be able to just drop it right along the edge of the and plug in right there. So that's good. I really like this. I wish I would have got a coat of paint on it, but the way the weather's looking right now, I'll paint it inside. I got to paint the rest of the cabinets anyway, so before I put the tops on it, I'll paint it. It'll be easier to paint that way. So I think that's a good addition right there. Yeah, okay, so let me get the glides in. Okay, all right guys. Day 12, Operation Make Mama Happy. I put this little computer desk area in right here. I put a leg on it, kind of like to match the table over here, and I did that so that it, you know, for it all to match. So and then I'm gonna make a bench for here, so that when we have grandkids over and we have we need another place to set them to eat, we can put probably 2 kids there, or maybe 1, you know. 1 big kid or 2 little ones, I don't know. But that gives us another place. Plus we can put our computer there and all. So that's what I did today. The next day that I'm going to be able to do this will be in a couple of days. I got to go work on my daughter's house. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the top for that. So you'll be able to watch me do that. So anyway, there you go. It's completed today. I made the frame and made the drawer and got it all in today. It's a little thin drawer, but it's just, you know, we don't need nothing big. It's put some pens in and stuff, and put the computer in here when we need to use this as a table to eat at. We can drop the computer in here. So anyway, so there you have it, and that's done. So this wraps up and concludes Day 12, Operation Make Mama Happy. Okay, you guys be blessed. See you on the next video. Hey guys, before I totally sign out for today, I want you to see we started cooking on my little grill I made. Look at it, ain't that nice? Now I got this piece of tin up here. It's kind of big, but I'm going to be making me a top for this thing, and even a way to close it in to make a smoker. I've did it already and smoked some ribs already. Oh my God, talk about awesome! There's some ribeyes here that we cooking, and it was pretty good. Now I didn't mean to do it, but there is a kind of a big distance in between the flame and the food, which is pretty good because the flames really never hit the food and burn it. But it's far away enough where it cooks it slow. And man, we've been eating ribeyes and ribs, cooking them on here for a while, and you guys, they come out so tender. Cooking them slow, like these been on here already probably, I don't know, an hour, and we took them off a little while ago. They were still a little red. Me and the wife split one. I don't like it that red, but it was very tasty. It tasted good. I ate a piece, she ate a piece, but I put them back on here, and I'm gonna let them cook a little longer, and we're gonna be eating soon. But I just want to give you a little update on my outdoor cinder block barbecue grill smoker. I'm calling it a smoker because I've been smoking with it and know how to smoke on it now. And man, talk about good. So I just wanted to show you that because I know you could go back and look at some videos of me building this and making it, and we've been using it a lot. And I'm running out of wood. I need to go get me some more wood. They got a guy not too far that, he sells the chopped wood, you know what I mean, for people with fireplaces. We don't have a fireplace, but I can buy a little small, I don't know how much it is, but for $30 I buy, and it fills this thing up right here. I mean, it packs it in. So I'm running real low. I'm getting down to the bottom on it, and so I'm gonna be going to get some more wood probably this week just to have some more wood there. Oh man, talk about good. And then I go Walmart. You can buy these little bags of pecan chips and mesquite chips, and you can throw that, and I throw that in there and add and get that flavor in the meat. Oh, talk about good. All right, you guys, y'all be blessed. See you on the next video.